Okay, so this is what I was talking about here. Is we got the rubber bushings and they're just taped in there just to hold it. And this is the new piece right there. And this is 2¼ inch here. There's just a light compression, but they'll compress tighter. But anyway, so this is 2½, 2¼ distance here, just for measurement. And what I'm trying to do now is, I'm gonna flip this upside down here, is, I can't reach back here. There's a frame horn right there. Okay, we'll do this. There's frame horn right there, and that, now it's blocked. But I gotta get from, come down here up to there, and get a bracket from there down to hang this, because this is where this is gonna sit right here. So it'll be like a trapeze, and then I'll come across. Only it'll be bolted in. All right, so that's what I'm looking at right here. I know this is kind of a difficult position, but that's the piece right there I'm trying to grab a hold of. And it's gonna be actually, I'm gonna go in between that horn and this bracket here, right in there. Got the 3 pieces cut there. We're all squared up. My dog. Okay. And get ready to tack her in. Okay, there we are. We're welded up. Just waiting for the glue to dry. All the way around. Actually, I'm just gonna let it cool, then I'm gonna dress up the weld with the grinder, and then I'm gonna hang it. I just want to document this time that it is Sunday, July 2. And it's, was it 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, that the 55 has been joined to the 2004 chassis. It is self-supporting. It's on all of its body mounts. No jacks, as you can see. No jacks. It's on its new radiator support down here, and its new cross member down there. That's my center line. That's for future. Coming in here, gonna have all kinds of clearance with this. It's currently tack welded there. When I get the body taken off of it, then I'll go ahead and finish welding or bolting. I'll choose that later, but anyway, it's permanent for now. But that's where it attaches to the horn of the 55, or I'm sorry, the 2004. That's the driver's side. Kind of hate this light. All right, there's the horn. There's my bracket coming up. So everything here, where am I? All this is 55 except for the last 10 inches of this radiator support. And then that's where I'm attached to the 2004. So this is 11-inch bracket that goes down. Like I say, it's welded here now, and I'll re-weld it when I take all this body off of it. So anyway, take this down, and voila. That's what I was looking for. Come down here. You can see you can't see it. So I got good ground clearance because it's all behind the header panel. Happy camper. I am a happy camper. All right, so it's Sunday morning, and humidity is really thick out here. So from last night I showed you that U-shape is now a box, and that's all done. And well, my next step here is between this bar and the one below is going to be these rubber bushings. This is a radiator support. It keeps everything on a rubber mount. So I taped one there. That's the place it's going to be. I wanted to reuse these, but there's a metal washer that sits on. It's kind of cupped, and I just don't want to fabricate that. So I'll find some new bushings. So I'm going to just tape these like that in place, and then that bar below, I'm going to C-clamp it so I can get measurements on that second bar. So that's where we're at now. got the 3-inch channel that I brought 4 foot, and I cut that into 2-foot sections, and then down to this is about this long here. I ended up cutting that because at the end I had this tube, you know, sticking out the end of the truck, and then I had to attach the bumper to that, and that just wasn't looking correct. So then I went over to the truck, and if you can see right here, I took the horns off. So I cut a foot off of here, which is where the bumper bolts on. I cut a foot off of the frame of the original 55. So this way I would have my correct bolt holes and the angles. And then this it's not a 90-degree angle coming out. So I figured with this here, it's going to give me my angle coming out. So now with these 2 horns coming out here, they're actually going to butt up against the cross member underneath. I'm going to put together some kind of foot and bolt it onto the cross member that's there. That's probably a tomorrow night project. But anyway, when I was doing all this, I bolted these up. Let me roll it, I'll show you. They don't go all the way down to the bottom of the bumper. And it's like, oh, what the hell? There's only 2 bolts. It's like, oh man, what am I missing? So then start digging around on photos, because I do a lot of photoshopping and look at everybody's stuff and say, hey, there's a bracket there. So I went digging through my boxes, and I'm running out of boxes to dig through. But this piece here sits up here like this and bolts. But you know what? It's really not, it's not for strength. I'll tell you that, because you take a front end hit, well, if you survive this bar, this is nothing. So, but anyway, this is just tack welded in right now. You know, I'll finish welding it after I get the foot put together and get to where I'm happy. Finally, I know that now, you know, we're sitting at 3/8 from here, 1 3 1/8 from here to the line. This is where the head panel is. So that's how far the bumper sits away from the truck. That's what I was looking for today. And that's about all. I'm done for the day. So anyway, this is how the front bumper's coming along. Okay, so tonight I slid it up. This is like the 2nd time it's been up already. I had to cut another inch off it because it's still stuck out too low. But you see how close we get in here? Dangerous. I have to make it so it's adjustable. And here's my 3 1/8 distance off of the panel. Just like the old girls. This one here, this is a little better, this distance, but it's still tight, so I'm just gonna have to make it to where it's a slotted hole so I can adjust the bumper in and out. So this is where I'm going here. This is gonna be a little okay. So probably on bolts, I grunt a lot. All right, so put this up here. Okay, I have a pointer today. All right, so this is the new 3-inch channel coming in. That's the cross member that I'm up against. So I want that contact there. I was gonna go after some holes over on this side, but they're too far away for structural support. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab these 2 holes here and be like, maybe a foot come down here with a slight twist and do a side weld on that. That'll hold it up, because this doesn't have to go up or down. It just needs to keep it up against that. I don't think I want to, I don't know, think you're like, oh, I got a piece here just for fun. Angle iron. Go closer. Oh, this is tight. Something to that effect there. It can be permanently mounted there. And just a bolt or a slot. No, because then it's got to be adjustable right here to come out. So this is too light anyway. But I'm thinking is, yeah, get my camera back over here, is somehow grab these two holes, come down, do a twist, and then a side weld here. That way it'll keep it up against the thing. And then I'm going to twist a little bit here. This is the bottom of my 3-inch tube here, which holds the radiator up. And I'm going to put, again, something to this effect here. I'm hoping the camera looks at something to that effect on both sides. And then this way I'll slot this hole here and fix this hole to where I could move the bumper up and down, or in and out. So that's what I'm chewing on right now. Go get some cardboard and kind of play with this a little bit. If I get this, then I can always come back to that, but I need to support that because my jack is holding the bumper up, and I got these C-clamps that like to slip and slide all the time, and I've already bumped my head a couple times. So anyway. Okay, this has been a long time coming. Sorry it took so long, but this little project took a little time between breaking drill bits and sharpening drill bits and just all kinds of stuff. Anyway, I want to show you, I've got one frame horn on, and I'm going to show you how I'm putting the other one on here. But these are detachable and adjustable, and let me show you. Okay, so we're under the truck right now, under the front end. Did you ever have one of them drop lights that only work well when they're directly in your eyes and you can't see? Yeah, this one here, it's all it wants to do is roll. All right, so I want to show you. This is a frame horn that sticks out, and this is where the bumper attaches. It comes under. I have to drill one more hole into the new cross member I built in there to hold the radiator support. So anyway, I got to drill a hole in there, and this is going to hold the bumper up. And then I brought it back here, and I put a couple eyes there so it'll pivot. So I actually can just unbolt it here, and then the whole front bumper will actually lower down to the ground. Okay, so anyway, so that's what it looks like here. Let me show you. So we're gonna try to do this. Yeah, right. This is gonna be fun. All right. So these are the eyes. These are the eyes that I welded onto the frame. Okay. Bring this up here. Come on, come on, come on. I'm doing this one-handed. There's my bolt. There's my bolt. She goes up in here. I'm gonna have to drop this in a second. But anyway, okay, it's cool enough. It's slotted. I slotted the ends. So I'll show you in a second what it'll do. I'm gonna set this down and get a bit of bolt in here. So put this bolt in, takes 2 hands. It pivots up like this, and then where this line is right here, I have to drill a 1/2-inch bolt through this here so I can put it through. This will hold this frame horn up. And the reason I did it like this is so if I want to adjust the bumper out or in, I can just bring it up or bring it out. Okay, and that'll take me an inch out or an inch in. If I take it all the way up, come on, one hand's not fun. All right, we're gonna clamp it there. So here's my frame horn, there and there, sticking out. Okay, like I said, I still gotta drill that last bolt to go up, but so here's the bumper. Do a one-hand lift here. Dog, you're annoying me. Ouch. Okay. And there she sits. There's my gap here. And like I say, since I got that adjustable, I can take that, actually it'll touch the metal, but I'll bring it out to about get my fingers through here. That one will have to come out a little bit, but I made some adjustments. So there it is, back up. So the front bumper, just drill 2 bolts and there it is. And then here's your final product here. Looking straight out at it. She's not pointing up, she's not pointing down, she's pointing straight out, just like she's supposed to. I got her bolted up, and here, my annoying light. Where are we? Boom! We drilled holes and we put a bolt in it. And here's my center line. And another drilled my hole, put a bolt in it. Now let me show you what it does. Because I'm tired, I'm done. Fuck this light. Alright, so see how close we are? We're talking, this is not cool. So I can move it out. Same thing, we can shake it. 3 1/8. If I want to shove it in, there's my 3 1/8, but it gets a little close. So we bring it out, and there it is. We're happy. Front bumper is on and done. Off to my next project.